Hey guys, Shifty here, and welcome back to another episode of the Pokemon Renegade Platinum Hardcore Nuzlocke. Be sure to check out the last episode, specifically the end of it, because, spoiler alert, I lost. I lost because I simply got crit. My Geodude strat went bust because of a single crit, which, yeah, no, it happens, it happens. I'm not happy about it, but I'm back here, and I was going to run back the Geodude strat. If you didn't know, I restarted from scratch. I got a new starter, went through all that. There will probably, hopefully, be a little compilation of everything I went through, because I did record all of it, and I'm hopefully going to put it all at the beginning here. So I have an entirely new team. I didn't find a Geodude, so I couldn't rerun the Geodude strat, which I really wanted to. So instead, I have Monkey, Bulbasaur, actually Ivysaur, Marshtomp named Yom Kippur, the Machop named Chopper, Snowball the Prinplup, and Surskit named Suskit. And here's my strategy. I lead Monkey into the first Pokemon, which is like Nosepass or something. We outspeed it, we go for Taunt. It has 3 status moves, 1 attack move. That attack move is Shockwave. So we outspeed Taunt, it can't use whatever setup move. Then we go into Yom Kippur, shout out all my Jewish subscribers. I don't know if I have any, but if I do, shout out Yom Kippur, I learned about that. And we just Water Pulse everything and go from there. So yeah, it's basically the strategy, and then everyone else here is just like fodder, more or less. Like, I don't want to have to sack the starters, obviously, because they're good, but Chopper and Suskit, they can die. They have no real bearing. So with all that out of the way, let's do the gym. Hopefully you guys enjoy this episode, and if you find yourself enjoying this episode, I would, kindly ask that you subscribe. It really helps the channel, lets me know you guys are enjoying this content. I know I am, even though I lost in the last episode. Very humiliatingly, in fact, because it was very preventable. It was truly very preventable, but it is what it is. Alright, so we outspeed, go for Taunt. He can no longer use Thunder Wave, so he's stuck into Shockwave. We go into Yom Kippur, who's unaffected, and then we Water Pulse twice, and boom, out of there. And then I think he goes like Geodude, yeah. It doesn't really matter what he goes to next, because it's like dead anyway. Now, Cranidos is the real problem. I don't remember exactly what Cranidos has. I can pull up its moveset though. Give me a second, just a little second. Roark, his Larvitar, or not his Larvitar, his Cranidos has Zen Headbutt, Rock Tomb, Thunder Punch, Scary Face. And Zen Headbutt has a 30% chance to flinch. So, we just have to kind of hope that we don't get flinched to death here. Alright, ZH. Oh, he misses. Oh, that's actually beautiful. It's actually beautiful. Yeah, ZH, Zen Headbutt, can really fuck this up. Just a 30% chance to flinch is so fucked. And I think that Citrus Berry brings him out of healing range, maybe? Yeah, so we do have to face the gauntlet of Zen Headbutt. Which we do eat, but like, the flinch chance on that is just insane. And obviously he can't hit us with Thunder Punch, and Rock Tomb is resisted damage, so he's kind of stuck into Zen Headbutt. Alright, I can just speed up through the rest of this because it's mostly just a sweep from here on out. Yeah, he's gone. Onyx can set up Stealth Rocks, but it's far too late. Mud Bomb. Do I want that? I don't remember. It's better than Tackle, though, I can tell you that much. And last is a Guts Larvitar, which, I mean, I think it still does like about the same. Yeah, he just dies. Yeah, so there we go. It's not that hard of a gym to beat, especially if you use Marshtomp and just, do what I did. But it would have been so much funnier to win with the Geodude, and I really wanted to. I used like all my encounters for that Geodude. So we are out of, if you watched the last episode, I mentioned how in here, in this like connecting cave or whatever, if you go to the basement level, there's a chance for like a Riolu encounter, and Lucario has adaptability, which is like an insane ability just in general, and especially on a Lucario is very, very good. So we do miss out on that potential encounter, but it's okay. It's okay. I think there was someone else. Oh yeah, this is like my box. I should probably like introduce you to these guys. So we have PvP the Eevee, actually like a decent Eevee. Won't make for such a good Umbreon. Up Spadef, lower defense. You kind of want to have like, both of your defenses be good, but it is what it is. It has adaptability, which is interesting, but I don't think it really is all that important. Bidoof, that was just our early round encounter. We have Star, who is an insane encounter, by the way. So we have an Upspeed Nature, which is very good. And we have Reckless. So that means Double Edge and Brave Bird are coming out, not at full power, but we do have an Upspeed Nature, which is very good. So we could either run like a Choice Scarf, like super fast set that just like demolishes Pokemon, or a Banded set that is a little less quick, but also hits fucking insanely hard. We have our Magikarp, which is an Adamant Nature, and Swift Swim, so that means it'll have Intimidate, which is just perfect. Intimidate, Adamant Gyarados is... You truly can't ask for anything better. Mr. Krabs is Sack Fodder, as well as the Wagger. Crobatman's a good Pokemon, and I should probably move it to the team. And then we also have Alex, who is he's just like my early route encounter. It's a Shinx. Not exactly what I wanted, but it works. Yeah, I definitely want you on the team. I also want Zubat on the team. Yeah, so that was the gym. That was, good gym fight. And I am still running the rare candy strat just because, I don't want to grind. You guys don't want to see me grind. Your ass is not learning Charge, big dog. Oh, he is evolving though. I didn't know he evolved so early. Cool. No, we just went over this. You're not learning Charge. And then we're getting Crobatman up. And also, I think I'm going to give him the Soothe Bell. Because, I believe, yeah, Crobat's a friendship evolution. Which, I would like to have a Crobat soon. It's not, like, impossible to get one early. But, like, the earlier the better, obviously. Especially since we have a Grass Gym coming up. And you do, actually, the sequence isn't the same as in regular Platinum. You actually get to go to, like, the ice, like the snowy route that you usually save for, like, late game. You get to go there before the third gym, or second gym, rather. Now, where's it? I know I have it. Did I not pick it up? Honey, Stardust, Scope Lens, XP Share. I could have sworn you get a Soothe Bell, like, early on. Alright, I guess I'm smoking crack. Or I just didn't pick it up. A very real possibility for both, I'll be honest. Also buy super potions now. I'm going to grab a couple of those. As well as a few potions. A modest amount of potions. And then, 10 Pokeballs, why not? And now, I think we can continue on our way. Oh yeah, we get to see, oh yeah, I was trying to speed up through the entire, intro and shit during my, my playing through this game again to get through to this point. And the rival is now named P instead of JP, which, unfortunate. Unfortunate little spelling error, but it's alright. Also, I believe this is the Soothe Bell. I knew you get it, early on. Yeah, this is the Soothe Bell. I simply knew it. We just didn't have it on us. Give that to Crobatman. I forget how it evolves into Golbat. I forget if that's also a friendship evolution, or if it's just Crobat that evolves via friendship. Also, friendships are so fucked. Like, friendship evolutions are so fucked. But now we get to continue on. And I think we have to fight some grunts up here, so hopefully that goes well. I don't remember... I remember, all the big fights, and, those are difficult, but... I also don't remember how many Pokemon I lost, or... I actually don't think I've ever Nuzlocked this game before this, so... I don't remember how many Pokemon I would have lost if I was playing a Nuzlocke when I first played this game. I just know, the gym battles are hard, the admin battles are hard, and then, there's some characters you have to fight sometimes, which are also difficult. The first one that comes to mind is, Cheryl in Eternal Forest you have to fight, and I don't think she's, necessarily hard, but her team's, she deals in, Pokemon that have very high HP stats, which can get annoying fast. Yeah, we get faked out. Just an entire turn wasted. Alright, we smoked the Glameow. Cascoon seems like a good Flame Wheel, if I'm being honest. I'm just not going to worry about the Stunky. It's not focused on me, so I'm not going to focus on it. Until now. Goodbye. 17 with Monkey, and then Silcoon also gets smoked. Beautiful, beautiful lead. Yeah, one thing I do know about getting the Geodude to beat the first gym is that Geodude also really helps against the first admin fight in the Valley Windworks because her Purugly is so insane that you usually use like Rock Tomb a time or two to lower its speed. And this is just from like playing the game. That, you know, Purugly is like a menace in the original. In this one, it's even worse. So, without that, I'm gonna have to figure out what to do about that. So that's gonna be interesting. So we'll see. I do have all the information available to me, so I could just like run this out in like a Pokemon damage calculator. So I don't remember if I fought you or not, so I'm just gonna try to avoid you there, and just like pick whichever move is like doing the most damage. So you can pretty reliably assume what the AI is gonna do. So I can plan it out. I can plan it out a little bit. See how it goes. A Miracle Seed, that's actually really good for our grass type. I forget if we have one. I know we have Ivysaur, but I forget if it has an item or not. Cherubi, smoking him. I'm gonna smoke him. Hoppip, smoked. Flame Wheel, lighten up all your fucking grass types, bro. You gotta try a little bit harder. This is why you don't do mono-type teams. It's just not good, especially mono-type grass. Mono grass is insanely bad. Grass type is just too riddled with weaknesses. Wurmple, smoked. So, for right now, my plan is just, hopefully, make it up to the admin fight, and then stop. Hopefully, we can make it there, and then just chill for a bit, because I don't want to... I'm not going into it raw. I can tell you that much. Yo, TM78, what is that? Oh, it's like a tractor. Captivate, okay. I don't think that'll ever help me, ever, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Then we get Bullet Seed, also not to help our... Oh yeah, I didn't like introduce the team very much. This Monferno's like defense minus special attack, so it's like, okay, whatever. Modest Ivysaur could be very good. It's not thick fat, unfortunately, which is unfortunate, but you know, I'll take what I can get. Bold Yom Kippur, minus attack isn't great, so we do have to run it special, which is, you know, a bit unfortunate, but it'll be alright. Pro Batman, Jolly, I actually didn't know it was Jolly. That's actually really fucking good. And then Upspit F minus speed, so this is gonna be like a tank Empoleon. And then Alex is just like here. Upspit F minus speed is like dog shit, really. This thing's supposed to be like an offensive powerhouse. But it's pretty much just fodder because it has Intimidate. That's really about it. Let's see. I know there's like an Aerial Ace TM or something in here. Thank you for the TM. Aerial Ace. Do appreciate it, do appreciate it. And that is going directly, and I mean directly, onto my flying types. Specifically Crow Batman. Because Aerial Ace is just better wing attack. Well, slightly less PP, but hopefully the PP won't matter. I don't think I'll be stalling anything anytime soon. And then maybe if I need to teach it to any of my other Pokemon, I will. But hopefully I won't have to. Yeah, I don't think there's... Oh, wait, no, there is the stars in here, isn't there? Or is that the next town over? No, it is this one. Alright, might as well while we're here. You know, pick up a little starter. Also, because I am using the Mudkip, I didn't get to do the Beldum gift Pokemon that's in Orberg, which is given to you by Steven Stone. It's a truly unfortunate loss because, you know, Beldum's good, Metagross is really fucking good. So, it's unfortunate to have to see it go, but, you know, I had to do what I had to do to win. And, okay, I wasn't paying attention to the question. You got it. First question, no, apparently. Does the gym in Violet City get the Feather Badge trainer? No, it's like the Zephyr Badge or some bullshit. An orange African can be found within the Johto region. It's triple no. I solely went with yes on that one because I was like, they wouldn't give me 3 no's in a row. Alright, so it's no, no, no. Alright, beautiful. Thank you for just cutting to the battle. I didn't want to have to go through that again. Chikorita. Unfortunately, we don't have a Poison-type move yet, so I'm gonna have to struggle through this one a bit. Alright, yeah, crit me. That's awesome. Synthesis. Oh, wow. I'm already getting stalled. I know Chikorita's, like, better in this game, but, like, come on, man. That's fucked up. He's stalling me on the first Pokemon. I'm at a horrible type disadvantage, though, so I guess it's okay. And then Totodile comes in, just back out to Bulbous, which is just a really funny name for the Venusaur line, Bulbous. And the last but not least is Cyndaquil, and we just have Yom Kippur. Perfectly countered them with my own starters, as you should do. Alright, if you could hit the move, please. Thank you. I appreciate it. And then we get to get all these and then pick the best one. I don't remember what any of these do. I think it's like Strongjaw, Water Dark, Totodile, or Feraligatr rather. This thing's Omega ass though. It's like Grass Fairy. So I doubt we'll be using that. Cyndaquil, I think, is like a decent ability. I genuinely don't remember. I don't think I've ever used these things in this game before. And then Totodile. I'm just going to name him Chomp. And be sure to leave a comment for a chance to be nicknamed after a Pokemon I catch in this series, and hopefully you'll make it to the end. Alright, so we got Ass. Up defense, minus special attack, horrible, horrible nature. Blaze with a neutral nature, okay. Torrent, so none of them have their hidden abilities, which is ass. Up special attack, minus defense. I mean, honestly, is it crazy to say I don't want any of them? Like, none of these are good. You suck. I think I'm just gonna go the fire type just in case I need it for the next gym. And I think fire's just like a good typing for this region overall, because we do have to fight a steel gym and a ice gym later in the game, so I think having a couple fire types to pick from wouldn't be a terrible idea. Also, I'm taking all these items. I realize probably should have done this off screen, but you know, better late than never. Alright, let's get the guys back on the squad. Get Zubat back on. And then also our Intimidator. Alright, now it's time for, I think, some encounters, honestly. I think it's about time we get some encounters. Get some new team members, some fresh blood. To hopefully not have to be sacrificed. Yeah, blah blah blah, don't care. Alright, so we got our Valley Windworks encounter. And I want to come get this item first. Magnet could be useful. I forget what encounters we can get here, but I'm hoping for something good. I don't know if there's anything good here, but I'm hoping for something good. Shockwave. Very interesting. Potentially on one of these electric types I'm about to catch. Alright, let's see what it is. Please be something good. Actually, you know what, I was gonna, you know, joke about like, oh, a Pachirisu would be so good because it won Worlds once, but like, genuinely, I do love Pachirisu. I do love Pachirisu. And you just gotta name things Sajin. I mean, it's just tradition. Where the fuck is the J? I hate that they didn't implement like a QWERTY keyboard on like the naming page until like I think it was like Gen 6 or 7. All right, how's it going, man? Honestly, Pachirisu might be kind of goated. I might have to use it, just for like the meme and my just pure love for it. Yeah, we outsped. Yeah, I knew it. I knew you didn't have Sucker Punch. Gulpin, I'm switching out, man. Amnesia. Luckily, we got that mixed coverage. We got that Bulldoze. And that's this Houndour. I'm staying in, big dog. Also, Yom Kippur, kinda carrying. Also, I think we might make our deadline of 25 minutes and making it to the admin. So honestly, I'm happy with how things are turning out. I'm happy with how things are turning out. Also, I forgot I have a bike. I can just bike place instead of having to run everywhere. And it is, like, substantially faster. Alright. So I think we just battle the grunts up here. And then maybe battle a couple of the grunts in the Valley of Windbrooks itself, and then pause before the admin. I forget the admin's names. I know they're all planets, but I don't remember the order for shit. And then just call it a day, honestly. And I think that's a nice return to form, a nice little place to pick up on after the devastating loss. All right, this is definitely a lead. Aerial Ace the Krogunk, obviously, and definitely go for like a Fire Wheel. Actually, Fire Wheel, Zubat. Zubat's gonna be annoying, and this probably just kills it outright. Yeah, absolutely fucking murked it. Aerial Ace nearly does it. Spinnerack. We can just do this and then Mach Punch. I didn't mean to Mach Punch the Spinnerack, unfortunately. So he's going to be around for another turn. But now we can just double into it. I hate that you have to, like, actually pick the Pokemon you want to target. It's so fucked up. And then, yeah, we just do the same thing. Easy fight, easy fight. This is what happens when you have a good team. And also, we get a Honey Tree encounter, because in this game they changed it so that Honey just immediately attracts a Pokemon, which is so fucking based. Alright, so just to make sure, this is a new area. That's Floroma Town, which we already got our encounter in, which would be the Statics. This is Floroma Meadow. This is a separate thing. I'm gonna start that shit with Honey, and then get an encounter. I don't know the cry, so let's see. Cherubi. Alright, I don't think it's great, but definitely a Pokemon. It's definitely the Pokemon of all time. Or if you could just stay in the ball, that'd be like great. You're just a Cherubi, you're not that crazy. Best I could do is like maybe a Sun team or something, which I am not close at all to making. Thank you, Christ, took fucking long enough. Cherubi. Let's see. Cherubim, I believe is how you spell it. Cherubim. Which is like a biblical angel or some bullshit. It's like one of the tiers of angels. Don't ask me why I know this. I'm not religious. I just watch a lot of YouTube videos about bullshit. So we can't get an encounter on 205, unfortunately, unless we surf. Does it immediately switch? So this is counted as 205. Okay, so we get a little 205 fishing encounter. Interesting, interesting. I simply did not know that. Also, I accidentally switched to my bike. Get the old rod out. I don't know if there's anything new on this round. I should probably check that. Alright, yeah, Magikarp. Let me check the wild Pokemon encounters for 205. Old Rod, Magikarp, Shelder, Chinchou. So we get a Shelder, a Chinchou, which are definitely Pokemon. I can admit that. They're definitely Pokemon. Fuck, I keep forgetting I don't have it set to Y. I think a Chinchou would be really good, though. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, beautiful encounter. Absolutely beautiful. Chinchou. I forget what JP names these things. I think it's a Lovely, but I could be smoking crack on that one. JP, you'll have to tell me if I got this right or not. So that's 205. And then, does it change here? Oh no, that's just my encounter. Oh, this is all 205. Okay, well, that kind of sucks then. I assumed after you cross the bridge it was a new place. I was simply incorrect. No, let's check out the Chinchou though. Also the Pachirisu. I like to get to know my Pokemon a little bit. Upspeed minus Spadef, kinda dog shit. Pickup, I don't think that's very good. And then Charm. Honestly, this thing, I might use this thing for the Perugly, possibly. Cherubim, Chlorophyll. Jolly's dog shit, because it lowers our special attack. So, That's not good. Water Absorb, which is like the bad one. I think it gets Volt Absorb also, which would have been a better immunity, but up, special defense minus attack is actually a really good nature though. And with Thunder Wave, Shockwave, Water Gun, this thing could be useful. But also, we are at 25 minutes. So, didn't make it quite as far. I would have liked to battle some of the grunts, but, you know, when you get in encounters like that, I just kind of get lost in the sauce. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, and you haven't subscribed yet, honestly, what are you doing? Just subscribe, please. I'd really appreciate it. And hopefully, this run lasts a lot longer. I genuinely didn't think I'd lose at the first gym, but, you know, all good things must come to an end, and my hubris overtook my common sense. So, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you'll subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.